Welcome back. Today's video, I'm going to talk about my short shift kit that I have on my 2018 WRX. I have a mix of two different brands actually for my entire shift assembly, if you want to call it. So I have the Boomba short throw shifter, and then I also have the Boomba short shift transmission adapter plate. Then I have the Perrin shift stop, Perrin brass bushing, and Perrin short shifter adapter. So what I'm going to do is briefly talk about each item and what they actually do, and then what we'll do is actually jump in the car and go for a drive, and I'll show you the shifts. The kit that I have, everything makes the shifting super notchy. It's pretty aggressive. It's very, very short. I've gotten used to it. It took a while, to be honest. When I first did it, I was kind of iffy if I would like it or not. I love it now. But when other people drive my car, it like shocks them. It's so different than stock. So, quick review of each item, then let's jump in the car. I've got my little cheat sheet. Don't mind that. There's a lot of info. To start off, the Boomba short throw shifter, the actual lever, that itself reduces the throw by 30% versus stock. So that alone is a big difference. And then if you partner it with the Boomba shifter plate, then it's about 50% reduced from stock. So that is where you get your massive difference. The short throw lever is, I believe, 2 inches shorter, like in actual height, than stock. So not only is the throw shorter, but the actual height of it is lower, which personally I like. I know some people don't like it so low. I love it. It also keeps the factory reverse lockout, so it doesn't change anything. The lever is actually a very easy install. I think it took me about an hour. The shifter plate, not so much. I had a lot of trouble removing my stock shift plate. I don't know if this was just my car or a lot of people have this problem, but it took so long to get the old shift plate off. Like, I'm talking like 6-7 hours. I had every tool possible, and I eventually used an air chisel. Mine, like, it was stuck. It would not come off. So it's worth it, yes. Would I want to install one again? No. Next on my list is the Perrin short shifter adapter. Super easy to install, so that's a plus. It reduces the throw by about 30%, they say. The entire kit that I have altogether, I don't know the exact percentage because I have so many different components to it, but it's a lot. So if you do go with this entire kit that I am talking about, just be ready for a change. It's not a little change, it is a big change. Takes getting used to, but I'm sure you'll love it. Shifter adapter, it just feels, the shifts feel crispier, if that makes sense. They engage better. It's brass, so it's stronger material, and it just adds to the whole package. Going along with the short shifter adapter is the Perrin shift bushing, the brass bushing. One of the biggest differences with the brass bushing is your shift from second to third gear. They'll be a lot smoother, a lot crispier, more aggressive because of brass versus plastic. Last but not least on my list is the Perrin shift stop. Easiest one to install, like 2 minutes, and makes a massive difference. So this is one that like is a must. You guys all know what I'm talking about. The sloppiness in first and second gear stock is like horrendous. It's so bad. Stock, there's about an inch of just dead sloppiness. It's ridiculous. The Perrin shift stop reduces that to about 0.1 inches. So like 90%. It's insane. If you're doing an aggressive downshift from third to second, you don't have to worry about this getting damaged. It's made of aluminum, so it can handle the pressure as you shift into second, especially if it's an aggressive downshift. That kind of summarizes all the parts that I have. I would say the short throw shifter lever, the Boomba, and the Perrin shift stop. If you just want something basic and easy to install that will make a big difference, I would say get those two things. They will make a huge difference between the driver and the car. And if you want something very aggressive, go with this whole kit. You will love it. So that's pretty much all I have to talk about. So we're gonna jump in the car and let's go for a drive. Okay, so hopefully on video you can actually see how short it is. So I'll just go through the gears right now quick. So even in like sixth, it almost looks like it's in fourth. Like the movement from left to right is so minimal, and up and down is maybe like 3 inches compared to stock, which is about 2 inches higher and like 6 inches of throw. So very short, notchy. You can almost hear how notchy it is. And then with the Boomba, you keep your stock reverse lockout. Hopefully you guys are actually able to see the difference in the short throw shifter. I've had it for just over 3 years now, I think, the entire kit, and I still love it. So if I had a different car, I would do the exact same thing. It's worth it, and it just makes the car feel more driver friendly. So I love it, and that pretty much ends up the review. Hope you enjoyed the video.